To all those people watching, this video is not made for kids. It's for older fans and adults. So fuck off and enjoy the video.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Mavis enjoys a walk. She has explored every siding and knows the quarry very well. When she was new, Mavis was encouraged to talk to the quarrymen and learn from their experiences. Driver warned her not to ask about the engine who previously worked at the quarry.
Why? What happened?
Never you mind. Bad things happen to those who tell the story. Mavis thought it would be best to remain in the dark, but there was someone who did know the story. Thomas.
Don't be frightened, Thomas. It's only me.
How entertaining you are.
Yes, I thought so.
When will this tedium end?
You always get jumpy at this time of year. You should know by now that I'm not a ghost.
Thomas just glared at Percy.
I'd hate to see how scared you'd be if you really saw a ghost.
Not as scared as you, if you knew what was up at Farquhar Quarry.
Thomas, I'd watch what I'd say if I were you.
Ooh, what is it? Tell me. Go on, Thomas. Tell me.
Don't you dare.
Thomas looked at Toby. What's the worst that could happen? Long ago, before Mavis arrived at the quarry, there was a little engine who used to work there. I can't remember what he was called, but he wasn't there long when I first worked on the branch line. One day, a quarryman decided to take charge of the engine while his crew were away. He drove the engine straight down a shaft. The quarryman jumped clear, but there was a loud rumbling sound from inside the shaft. Men ran to help, but it was too late. The shaft collapsed and buried the little engine alive. He was never seen again. But from time to time, he's been seen wandering around the quarry, looking for the quarryman who sealed his fate. Percy was terrified. scared?
No, not at all!
And he rolled sheepishly away.
Worked like a charm. That'll keep him off my buffers for a while.
For the rest of the day, Percy couldn't help thinking about Thomas's story, but he couldn't convince himself otherwise. Meanwhile, Thomas felt very pleased with himself. Careful the ghost in him doesn't get you, Percy! Toby was cross.
You shouldn't take any notice of Thomas. He's just being his usual cheeky self.
Maybe, maybe not, but what if it's real?
It's not. It's just a story. That's all.
But all the same, Percy decided to talk to Mavis about it.
A ghost? Not that I know of. I've worked here for 14 years and never seen or heard a ghost.
See, I warned you not to listen to Thomas.
But it sounded so real! Such a horrible way to go! Imagine the pain and the horror! No wonder it would haunt the quarry! Are you sure that there isn't a ghost, Mavis?
No. There's nothing at all.
Percy felt a little reassured, but still wasn't convinced. He looked at the shaft where the little engine disappeared. Unbeknownst to Percy, Mavis was noticing strange things happening in the quarry. The trucks seemed on edge as they were slowly pushed into different places, seemingly on the road. The air grew colder, and a heavy feeling seemed to linger around the yard.
Something isn't right.
Meanwhile, Thomas was enjoying having the upper hand.
Don't be frightened, Percy. It's only me.
That night, Mavis couldn't sleep. She couldn't settle. She couldn't help but think over what happened that day, and it had plagued her mind.
Wish I could put together the strange things that have been happening as of late. But why is it even happening in the first place? Maybe I'm Percy's description of this ghost too serious. I mean, apart from me and the truck, no one else had noticed anything out of the ordinary. Look at me, I'm talking to myself. Maybe I'll just close my eyes and count the stars of the night. 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars. Huh? What was that?
Then she peered through the darkness.
That was not what I just saw, wasn't it?
Thomas, Percy, and Toby were sleeping in the shed. Thomas awoke. He heard a faint puffing sound in the distance. The next morning, Toby and Percy woke up to find that Thomas wasn't in the shed.
Where did Thomas go, Toby?
He must have left early.
But Annie and Clarabel are still in the yard.
The firelighter came and whispered something to Toby.
Percy, Thomas had to leave early. You'll be taking Annie and Clarabel today.
Is Thomas alright?
Yes, he's fine. Do not worry. Now, hurry along, don't be late.
Percy did as he was told. Toby found Thomas hiding in the yard amongst the trucks. He looked very shaken up.
I warned you not to tell the story, but you didn't want to listen.
Thomas said nothing.
Although, you forgot one important thing of the story. Whoever tells the story of the Quarry Engine in full is visited by the ghost himself. You were lucky. Must be because you're an engine.
But why? How do you know the story?
I was told by a quarryman, and he was never heard from again. Maybe next time it would be wise to be as silent as the grave.
Thomas vowed never to speak of the story again. Later that day, he made amends with Percy.
It's alright, Thomas. You shouldn't have brought up the story ever since the dragon incident a few months ago. Why don't we forget this ever happened and carry on with our work? Agreed?
Alright, I suppose so. But he stayed silent for a long time. Mavis continues her work at the quarry, with no ghostly interruptions. However, she is more wary whenever she is around the mine shaft now, and for a good reason. For whoever tells the ghost story will surely receive a visit from the Quarry Engine. And now I've told you, he'll be after me next.